Nobody's asked for my ID yet.
Hey. Hello there. Do you have an authorization code? I don't know what you're talking about. I'll need you to provide the authorization code in order to continue this conversation.
A code phrase? What a joke.
I'll need you to provide the
Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest.
That's an older code, but I suppose it'll do. Allow me to explain our situation. At the Institute, we take considerable pride in our research. Decades of successful trials and experiments, striving to improve mankind's standard of living, and to do so in an ethical manner. For the most part, that is.
Your institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, I was getting to that part. Unfortunately, our reputation has been undermined by upper management's often misguided and nefarious directives. Directives about which the rank and file scientists are not consulted, nor permitted to express misgivings.
What do you mean? I could use specific details about these guys.
We're not allowed to ask broader questions. For example, what is the practical application of synthetic gorillas? Or, if our motto is mankind redefined, why did we cancel the cybernetics program?
Sorry. Sounds really rough.
The Institute's goals are either needlessly complicated or never elaborated upon. No one in upper management ever explains what the Institute's core ideology is, if there even is one. As for the people of the Commonwealth, many of them think that we're monsters. Perhaps rightly so. And the most frustrating part is that if we simply shared our research openly, most people would be completely fine with the Institute, instead of plotting to blow us up.
Anything else I should know?
The situation within the Institute has deteriorated recently. Sins have been escaping at higher rates, and the ranks of disgruntled and even runaway scientists have been growing as well. The important thing is, we just need help with the
Hopefully we can find a non-violent solution.
Advanced Systems has been developing a special weapon for the SRB, a teleportation gun. You aim the gun at a subject, fire, and it teleports them to the coordinates you've programmed. The SRB commissioned the teleportation gun as a means to recover the lost sins. But we have other plans. We've managed to smuggle the weapon schematics out of the Institute, and we intend to build a prototype.
Hopefully it'll be easier than assembling Sean's crib.
The first step is to gather the necessary parts, after which we'll build the gun, smuggle it back into the Institute, and use it to covertly teleport certain members of upper management to a secret prison we've built in the glowing sea.
Why not just kill them and be done with it?
We can't kill anyone outright because the biomonitors upper management wears will set off the silent alarms. So, this needs to happen quickly, quietly, and with zero loss of life. Once the contemptible elements have been removed, the rest of us can move on with our lives and get back to doing real science again.
Okay, let's get to work.
I've been able to gather most of the parts for the gun already, but there are a couple components I'm missing.
No problem. I'll run down to the Super Duper Mart and pick some up.
In the event they're out of stock, once you've recovered the parts, let me know, and we'll discuss the next.
There used to be a fun escape room downtown next to Boston Common. Although I guess I kind
Came dressed to play,
Take
huh?
off their families just to be safe.
Why do they always gotta fight back? This is exciting, isn't it?
Hey! I would run if I were you.
Try harder than that.
Fucked you guys are. But I'm alright.
We're clear out here. Stand down.
What the hell was that?
Great, you're back. Did you have any trouble receiving the components?
I glued a bunch of parts together and hoped for the best. Good enough?
Fair enough. I'll need a little time to finish assembling the gun. In the meantime, there's someone I want you to meet. His name is Dr. Zimmer, and he oversees the Institute's Synth Retention Bureau.
You're not a spy, right? Testing, testing. Hello, Institute, can you hear me? Hello.
Perhaps I should elaborate. And what I'm about to tell you is confidential. Understood?
Understood.
Dr. Zimmer has an interesting history. While he may be the director of the Synth Retention Bureau, It's just a title at this point. As he's grown older, he's become a bit, I suppose, eccentric is the word. Zimmer spends most of his time these days on field missions outside the Institute, pretending to hunt synths. Something you should know about escapes, and, well, you get the picture. The reality...
I don't need his help.
But you do. If something goes wrong with the plan, a quick exit will be necessary. That's harder to pull off if you're surrounded by chorusers. We'll need to disable the security guards patrolling the Institute, and only Zimmer has the means to do that. Talk to him for details, and you'll see what I mean.
You must be the one Dr. Beckett told me about. You look familiar. Have we met?
Don't you remember me?
Yes, the blue pills. Coming back to me now. You'll need to insert the hollow. Once you do so, exit. There's only a short wait. Any questions? No? Now, if you'll excuse...
Are you sure I'm supposed to be in here?
Good news. I finished work on the teleportation gun. Are you ready to proceed?
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
I hope so too. Now here's... After you use Zimmer's holotape to shut down security, you'll have a 20-minute window to take out the Institute's management. I'll add the list of targets to your Pip-Boy. It's up to you whether you wish to take out anyone. However, under no circumstances are you to use a teleportation gun on Allie. She's the one who orchestrated this whole plan, and we need her safe and sound at the Institute to see it through. In fact, once you've secured the targets, let Allie know so she can take the next steps. Do you have any questions?
Fighting the Institute with crappy weapons is a horrible idea.
This strategy isn't without risk, but it's not like I'm asking you to fight someone with a squirt gun. If you follow the plan and use teleportation gun, you shouldn't have to fight
I need to know who you want dead before I agree.
The list of targets will show up on your Pip-Boy. And remember, we're not killing anyone. Only use the teleportation gun. No conventional weapons.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good luck down there. I'll wait here for your return.
I wouldn't mind if we linger here a bit longer.
Sounds like those raiders at Liberty. Quite a handful.
Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the commissary. What can I get for you?
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance.
Something I can do for you?
I need to ask you something.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that.
What's life like for a synth in the Institute?
I try not to think too much about it. That's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Why does the Institute replace people?
Sometimes we innovate for no other reason than to learn what's...
You seem awfully proud of this lab.
Humanity's future is taking...
How many people did you infect with FEV for your research,
That was a costly mistake. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. But with hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be...
Things didn't go well with that super mutant problem. Research like yours is what destroyed the world. Don't you want this to stop?
Not at the moment. The surface is still too dangerous for life to truly thrive. That's why what we do here is so important. Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically... That Warwick situation was a real mess. But the prospects are very exciting.
You murdered those people, didn't you?
I don't think anyone really intended that as a course of action. But I don't think we should stop there. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run. To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. The conflict is already upon us. Unless we end it now, it's only going to get worse.
Give me a reason not to kill you.
Here, take these. That's all I have for now.
It's payback time.
Oh, boy.
Yes, yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very interesting, but now simply isn't a good time.
You're wasting your time working for the Institute.
If that was an attempt at humor, now, I'm afraid I must end...
That's awfully rude.
I'm simply trying to tell you in as polite a manner as possible that I am...
If you're busy, that's one thing. But I don't care for your tone.
Yeah, how unsurprising. I wonder how the Warwick family is doing.
It's pretty damned insensitive. Why would you say something like that? I need information, and you're gonna give it to me.
Bit of a blunt instrument, aren't you? Kellogg was much the same. Very well then, down to brass tacks. Some time ago, we covertly replaced the fact he's been field testing a variety of a melon plant that will, if my calculations are correct, be able to grow even in heavily irradiated soil. The fruit it bears will be perfectly healthy and edible. Now listen closely, because this next part is vitally important.
All the enemies you've created. You can't imagine why I'd be standing here.
I meant no offense, just, well, let's move on.
You murdering, kidnapping psychopath. I can't let you live after you murdered that man.
What? Now, just a moment, there's no need to get angry. It's not enough just to do a job. It must be done well. Being a member of the Institute means holding yourself to a higher standard. Now, if you're quite finished, I'd very much like to get back to these mental equations. That will be all. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
I wish Quincy would stop telling those stupid stories.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all will.
It was an honor to fight at your side.
Hey there.
Ready for the next mission, ma'am?
Let's move out.
Right behind.
Hey there.
Catch me after the meeting, okay?
Look, if you're a synth, you'd better admit it. I can help you.
What now? I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you.
The Institute has ordered me to kill you. How much are you willing to pay to keep breathing?
I see. I suppose I can offer you something. Here, we can spare a few of these from the armory. I hope that's payment.
You went too far when you had Higgs and Loken executed. And I'm not the only one who thinks so.
Hi there.
Hi, Mom. I've been waiting for you.
You've been waiting for me?
Yeah, they said I had to wait, so I waited. You're not gonna leave me, right?
Don't worry, kiddo. I'm here for you.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
Hey, you know you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Perfect. Thanks.
Higgs and Loken.
It was an honor to fight at your side.
Hey, catch me after the meeting, okay?
It's time to free the synths.
What now? I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
The Institute has ordered me to kill you. How much are you willing to pay to keep breathing?
I see. I suppose I can offer you something. Here, we can spare a few of these from the armory. I hope that's payment enough for you.
A successful mission on all counts, sir.
Well, hello.
Hi, Mom. I've been waiting for you.
Hi, son.
I'm glad I don't have to keep waiting. I didn't want to forget. You're not gonna leave me.
Uh-huh. Don't worry, kiddo.
I'm ready. Let's get out.
Hey, you know you...
Perfect! Thanks!
Hey there. They weren't kidding. You really are here. So, where do you stand?
We've secured the Institute's future.
Well, you've certainly riled things up.
I think the last thing the Institute needs now is to make things worse. We should be trying to avoid conflict, not starting it.
Of course. It was never the intention to cause more harm than is necessary.
In the future, never doubt me.
I won't lie. I was a little
Any news on your side?
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. I'll see that the necessary steps are taken. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. I'll let you know when the review is complete. It feels like the dawn of a new era for the Institute. Now, what can I do for you?
That depends. How do you plan to reward me exactly?
I'm certainly happy to do whatever I can to help going forward.
I'm not sure what you mean. Got anything particular in mind?
Can we maybe talk later?
Sounds good. I'll see you soon then.
I'm sure you will. Thanks again.